Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we go be in LA with it, man. So hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Help me get there, y'all. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. You feel me? Now check this out. We going to LA, y'all. And we gonna talk about the rolling 60s and the RICO case that's coming up. Out of all the things that happening, right, you would never believe this. And this is something I'm gonna tell y'all. I hope these boys don't fall for this. They already done start. We see they can't keep their mouth closed on the phone. They still talking out. Loose Cannon and Bricc Baby still talking on the phones, calling their girlfriend, putting out what they want. Guess what? These niggas now. Loose Cannon was in Nevada. They transferred him to LA so he could face trial. Guess who his roommate is, y'all? You would never guess. Bricc Baby. And let me just say this, y'all. Pause. Bricc Baby, you and Loose Cannon don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, bro. That room is booked. They put y'all in the same room so they can listen to y'all. They know y'all gonna talk about the case. I don't give a fuck if you ain't trying to talk about the case. Y'all gonna talk about the case. You should have asked, nah, don't put this nigga in my cell, put him down there. That's my man, and y'all go in the day room and discuss business. If you wanna do that. But never in them cells, bro, cause I'm guarantee you that cell is bugged. You think you pulled some strings and they did you a favor, because it do be like that. When you back and forth in them jails, you know these officers and everything. And then your boy, they might even approach you. Hey man, you know your boy on the docket, he finna come here. Straight up. He coming on this unit? Yup. Hey man, Taylor, Officer Taylor, hey, assign him to my cell, man. My cell he just left for, assign him to my cell. Get this white boy the fuck up out of here, man, and put him in my cell. So Bricc Baby was there first. So they put Loose Cannon in Bricc Baby's cell. And they is happy as shit. They ain't even thinking like the police trying to set them up. They looking at it like, oh, me and my boy here. Now, let me let you hear the phone call. Both of them talks to their girlfriends, right? And then, would you believe, after they were locked up together, they went to court, ain't nobody heard from them in like 48 hours. We don't know if they got in a fight or had a lockdown or whatever it was, but the wives hadn't been able to contact them. Shout out to Flacco, y'all. This comes off of his channel. Listen to the recording, though, of the wife talking to Loose.
Insane. Was that like pre-planned? Like what the heck? Oh my gosh. So Bricc Baby is your cellmate?
I'll be my cellmate.
No. That is wild.
He was like, thank you for the t-shirts and everything like that, and he was like, you for real for that, and then like the for it.
Bricc Baby would then take the phone and explain to Sharice how him and Loose Cannon became cellmates. Now, I've never been to prison. I want to go, so I don't know. Like, can y'all choose your own cellies, or is that like an automatic process?
No, Bricc, hold on. I want to talk to you.
What up, sis?
Hey, Bricc, how you doing?
Thank you for everything you do on the earth. You keep
that's Loose Cannon wife on the phone.
I'm trying, I'm doing whatever I can with the power that I have,
Yes.
That's what's up. How you holding up?
Oh man, we coolin'. My boy here now, so
yes, my boy here now.
Isn't that crazy? You guys are cellmates? What? How in the world did that happen?
When I figured out the jail, I'm like, bro, finna come. I'm like, as soon as he come, I'm about to break it. Because you gotta come here. So I'm like, yeah, he about to come right here with us.
That's crazy. So you helped set that up?
Yeah, well, as soon as he came in, shit, you already know. It ain't no other way he gonna go. And we can't be talking in front of all these people, so I was just like, come on.
Shout out to Bricc. Bricc is the 5-star war general right now in that pod, bro.
You know. Anyway, I don't know if he think that's a good thing, them being in the same cell. You know, the police normally want to keep them apart, y'all. They don't want them talking to each other trying to get a story straight. But in this case, they want to get more information out of them, so we put them in the same pod. Now, what they're referring to is how Bricc said he was able to do it. He didn't have nowhere else to go. Is because they separate these things in jail in LA by gangs. If you're a Crip, you go into a Crip module. If you're a Blood, you go into a Blood module. And you know that means it's going to be Bloods all over here and Crips over here. Now, they all Crips and all Bloods in certain modules, but they from different sets. So just because you're a Blood don't mean you ain't going to have no enemy in the Blood module. Because y'all set might have been into it with they set. That's altercation waiting to happen. Same with the Crips. You know, they might have a gang, like the rolling 60s don't get along with the 40s and things like that. So that's an altercation waiting to happen. So I guess he was able, since he knew he came over there, like I say, you know the officers, especially many times as Bricc done been in jail. Bricc, what the fuck you doing back, man? I thought you was gonna be alright. I've been watching your ass on No Jumper, man. What the fuck, man? Damn, Bricc. Man, put him in our cell for me. Oh, I got him, man. You sure you want this nigga in your cell, man? Y'all make sure. This is an officer might tell you this. Listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all watch what the fuck y'all talking about. You know, because, hey, man, these jails don't think ain't nobody listening. Don't think anybody ain't listening. Now, check this here out, too, y'all. No Jumper came on TV the other day, the internet, and said that he is finna shut down a few stores and everything. No Jumper going broke, y'all. And I ain't talking about broke like just ain't got no money, period. His overhead cost is too much for what he got coming in, y'all. You know what I mean? He got too many workers that he paying. He got too much going on. He bought that big ass building. Then they had a store somewhere else. I guess they selling the merchandise and a lot of things. He say he started booming during the pandemic. Yeah, everybody had to stay in the house. Yeah, they watching the internet. You feel me? But now people are able to move around and go out. They ain't thinking about YouTube. They might watch it when they get home, or if they at work, they'll watch their favorite YouTube and things like that. But now that people are able to move around, he ain't making as much money as he used to make. So he said he had to start cutting off a few things. And the store was one of them. And you remember, if y'all remember, if you ever paid attention to No Jumper, they had just built that big studio, and he was going to have, see, he had it going on in his mind. I could see what his vision was. He thought Shock was doing good. I'm going to have Shock recording in this studio. I'm going to have Bricc Baby in that studio. I'm going to have such and such in this studio. And all 5 studios will be pumping out content all around, and all the money going to come to No Jumper. I'm going to pay everybody, and whoop. And it didn't work like that. He had 2 people left. He started falling out with some of his guests that was actually co-hosting, and it just, messed up. And again, I was joking a little bit. I said, man, when he started hiring all them gangbangers, I knew it was going to have some type of little fallout behind it. I didn't think it would be financial. I thought they would have got into it and somebody got shot up there, and they'd have been like, fuck that, I'm going to have to keep them from up here. But he said he finna have to close a few stores. Now, also, he said he talked to Vlad, and Vlad, the king of this, he said, man, keep your overhead low. You don't need no lot of people handling certain things. You know, if you the host and you record the video and everything, all you need is somebody who go edit and do that behind the scenes, you know, put it up on the internet. You need the internet guy, somebody go handle the production, and then you do the content. You'll be alright, you know. But if you got money, then hey, some people have whole staffs helping them, which is a good thing when you got the money and the money coming in when the videos are paying for themselves. If not, you can do it by yourself. Like I do all this by myself, man. I be needing help. I need some help too, y'all. I really need some help. I really need somebody to help me with a little bit of computer work and a few other things I could use help. I really basically need an assistant that know how to do all that. But until then, I'm doing all this on my own, y'all. And I'm learning every day. Every day I get better at it. And I learned how to do the thumbnails. And I learned how to do this. And I learned how to do that. And few things, you know. I could use a little extra money. I got to upgrade on a few things, y'all. You know, so hit that cash app, y'all, to help the G Shrimp Show grow. Or better yet, you also can join the membership, y'all. Join the membership. That'll help the channel. Or buy a t-shirt or a coffee mug. Yeah, just buy a coffee mug. And then you can, while you're watching the G Shrimp Show, you can sip it out your cup. You know? The best part of waking up is G Shrimp in your motherfucking cup. Don't you forget it. You feel me? This is what G Shrimp, everybody fade baby dead, the voice of the street. I'm gonna plant your nine, dig you later. Now, before I go, let me just say this. I was gonna do a whole nother story on this, but then again, yeah, I'll dig you later, y'all.